Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a more balanced and harmonious life? If you were born under the sign of Libra, there's a very special reason for that. I'm going to show you exactly 10 things you can do to completely transform your life. And look, these aren't just any tips you'll find out there. These are specific practices that connect directly with the natural energy of Libras. You know that feeling when you're always searching for the perfect balance, but sometimes it seems you never quite achieve it? Or when you feel like you need to please everyone and end up forgetting about yourself. This isn't a flaw. It's your Libra nature speaking. And I'll teach you how to use it to your advantage. The problem is that most people don't understand how Libra energy works. They think you're indecisive or superficial. But the truth is very different. You have a natural gift for seeing all sides of a situation. This is a strength, not a weakness. Now, imagine if you knew exactly how to channel this energy positively. How to use your natural quest for harmony to create the life of your dreams. That's exactly what you'll learn today. And if you stick around until the end, I'll reveal the most important secret of all. Something that can change everything in your life in just a few days. The first thing that will transform your life. Learn to make decisions without fear. I know this may seem difficult for you, Libra. You always want to analyze all sides before choosing. But here's the secret no one tells you. Indecision doesn't come from not knowing what to choose. It comes from the fear of hurting someone or not making the perfect choice. But let me tell you something. There is no perfect choice. There is the right choice for that moment. And do you know how you find out which one is right? By paying attention to what your heart is telling you. Yes, your heart. Not just your head, which is constantly weighing the pros and cons. When you have a decision to make, stop for a moment. Take a deep breath. Place your hand on your chest and feel your heart. Now think about the first option. How does your body react? Do you feel lightness or heaviness? Peace or anxiety? Your body already knows the answer. It always has. Libra energy is about balance, but true balance includes trusting your intuition. It's not just about balancing rational thoughts. It's about balancing reason and heart. When you start making decisions this way, you'll notice they flow much more easily. And do you know why? Because you'll be aligned with your true essence. Practice this with small choices first. What to wear today? What food to eat? Which route to take to work? Use your heart as a compass. Over time, this will become second nature. And when a big decision comes, you'll have already developed this skill. Your life will begin to flow in a way you never imagined possible. Second essential transformation. Cultivate true relationships, not just pleasant ones. As a Libra, you have a natural gift for connecting with people. You're charming, diplomatic, and know how to make others feel good. But sometimes this can become a trap. You know, when you agree with someone just to avoid conflict, even when that's not what you really think. Or when you say everything's fine but deep down it's not. That's not true harmony. It's just temporarily avoiding problems. True relationships require authenticity. That means sometimes you'll need to disagree. Sometimes you'll need to say no. Sometimes you'll need to express an opinion that might not please everyone. And that's okay. Here's what you need to understand. People respect someone who is genuine much more than someone who just agrees with everything. When you are authentic, you attract people who truly resonate with you. When you just try to please, you end up surrounded by people who don't always truly value you. Start small. The next time someone asks your opinion on something, give your honest answer. With kindness, with diplomacy, which is your natural strength, but be truthful. You'll be surprised by the results. People will begin to see you as someone trustworthy, someone with their own personality. And you know what else? When you stop trying to please everyone, you free up time and energy to invest in the relationships that truly matter. Your social life will become smaller, but much richer and more meaningful. This is the true balance your Libra soul is seeking. Third fundamental change. Transform your home into a sanctuary of beauty and peace. The energy of the environment where you live directly affects your vibration. Since Libra is ruled by the planet of love and beauty, you are especially sensitive to your surroundings. I'm not talking about spending a lot of money or having a magazine-worthy home. I'm talking about creating a space that nourishes your soul. A place where you look around and feel peace, gratitude, and love. A space that reflects who you truly are. Start by organizing. Libra needs order to feel inner balance. Remove everything that's accumulated and no longer useful. Do a deep clean not just physically but energetically as well. Open the windows, let the air circulate, and clean every corner with care. Then bring beauty into your home. It could be fresh flowers, a colorful pillow, or a painting that inspires you. The important thing is that each object has meaning to you, that it makes you smile when you look at it, that it connects you with positive feelings. Create a special corner just for you, a place where you can sit to reflect, to meditate, to simply breathe. It could be an armchair on the balcony, it could be a small space in the bedroom. What matters is having this personal refuge within your own home. Lighting is also essential. Libras are sensitive to light. Opt for soft, cozy lighting at night. During the day, make the most of natural light. This will directly affect your mood and energy. When your house truly becomes a home, you'll notice how it impacts your entire life. You'll sleep better, wake up feeling more energized, and feel more like being home. And this feeling of peace you cultivate at home will follow you wherever you go. Now, before I continue with the next tip, I have a special request for you. If this content is making a difference in your life, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, you don't miss any tips that can transform your reality. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing that our energy is reaching different places. Your participation here is very important to me. Fourth transformation that will revolutionize your life. Learn to set healthy boundaries. I know that for you who have a big heart and want to see everyone happy, this can be a challenge. But listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Setting boundaries isn't a lack of love. It's an excess of wisdom. You know that person who always comes to you to vent, but is never available when you need them? Or that family member who always asks for favors, but never acknowledges what you do? Or that friend who only shows up when they want something? That's not a balanced relationship. That's you being used. As a Libra, you have a natural tendency to give more than you receive. This happens because you see the potential for goodness in everyone. But not everyone is on the same level of consciousness as you. And until you learn to protect yourself, people with less than pure intentions will continue to drain your energy. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being rude or cruel. It means being clear about what you accept and what you don't. It means saying no when you need to say no. It means demanding reciprocity in your relationships. For example, if someone always cancels on you at the last minute, you can say you won't make plans with them anymore. If someone only comes to you when they need something, you can say you need support sometimes too. If someone disrespects your values, you can walk away without guilt. Remember that your sign seeks balance? Well, that's exactly what you're doing when you set boundaries. You're creating balance in your relationships. You're teaching people how you want to be treated. It may seem difficult at first. Some people may not like it. But you know what will happen? The people who truly love you will respect your boundaries. And those who don't will show their true colors. That's good. It's better to know the truth than to live a beautiful lie. Fifth essential change. Develop your creativity as a form of self-care. Creativity isn't a luxury, it's not a pastime. For a Libra, creating is breathing. It's a need of the soul. You are governed by the artistic energy of the universe. When you don't express it, you feel an inexplicable emptiness. It doesn't matter if you think you have no talent. I'm not talking about becoming a famous artist. I'm talking about using creativity to connect with yourself, to process emotions, to bring more color and meaning to your life. Can be anything. Cooking with love, decorating your home, writing in a journal, painting, playing an instrument, dancing, singing in the shower, gardening. What matters is that it's something that brings you pleasure, something that takes you out of the autopilot of your routine. When you create something, even a simple one, you're exercising a very important part of your essence. You're telling the universe that you value beauty, that you want to contribute to making the world more beautiful. This raises your vibration incredibly. Furthermore, creativity is one of the best remedies for anxiety and stress. When you're focused on creating, your mind stops ruminating on worries. You enter a state of flow where time passes without you realizing it. It's almost like active meditation. Set aside at least one moment a week to do something creative. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to show it to anyone. It's just for you, for your soul. You'll notice how it brings more lightness and joy to your life. And you know what's most interesting? When you develop your creativity, it spills over into other areas of your life. You start finding more creative solutions to problems. Your relationships become more interesting. Your work gains more personality. Your whole life becomes more colorful. 6th powerful transformation. Practice true forgiveness, starting with yourself. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools of liberation there is. But to truly understand forgiveness, you need to know what it isn't. Forgiveness isn't pretending nothing happened. It isn't accepting unacceptable behavior. It isn't giving endless opportunities to those who hurt you. True forgiveness is about releasing the weight you carry in your heart. It's about stopping giving people or situations from the past power to control your present. It's about choosing your own peace instead of getting stuck in anger or resentment. As a Libra, you may struggle with this because you avoid conflict. Sometimes you prefer to swallow your hurt rather than face the situation. But swallowed hurt turns into poison. It turns into bitterness. It becomes an energetic blockage that prevents good things from entering your life. The first step to true forgiveness is acknowledging the pain, allowing yourself to feel what you feel. Don't minimize it, don't justify it, don't rationalize it. Simply acknowledge that you were hurt and that it hurts. It's normal to hurt. It's human to hurt. The second step is understanding that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's not about whether the other person deserves it or not. It's about you deserving peace. It's about you deserving freedom. It's about you choosing to no longer carry that burden. But do you know where you need to apply forgiveness most? To yourself. How often do you blame yourself for decisions you made in the past? How often do you criticize yourself for not being perfect? How often do you punish yourself for mistakes that any human being could make? You need to forgive yourself for the times you couldn't please everyone, for the times you hurt someone unintentionally, for the times you were naive or trusted the wrong person, for the times you weren't the balanced Libra you wanted to be. You're human. Humans make mistakes. And that's okay. 7th change that will raise your vibration. Cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. Gratitude isn't just about being thankful when something good happens. True gratitude is a life perspective. It's choosing to focus on what you have instead of what you lack. It's recognizing blessings even in difficult times. For a Libra, who naturally seeks harmony and beauty, gratitude is like a magnet for good things. When you vibrate with gratitude, you attract more reasons to be grateful. It's a universal law that always works. But how do you cultivate gratitude in today's world, full of problems and challenges? How do you be grateful when things aren't the way you'd like? The answer lies in training your gaze to see beyond the surface. For example, instead of complaining about traffic, be grateful for having transportation. Instead of complaining about your job, be grateful for having a source of income. Instead of focusing on people's flaws, see their qualities. It's not naivety, it's wisdom. Start a daily gratitude ritual. It can be as soon as you wake up or before you go to sleep. Think of 3 things you're grateful for that day. They can be simple things like the taste of your morning coffee, someone's smile, or the feel of a hot shower. They can be bigger things like your health, your family, or your opportunities. The important thing is to feel gratitude, not just think about it. Let this feeling warm your heart. Allow it to spread throughout your body. The more you practice this, the more natural it will become. And something very interesting will happen. When you start being grateful for what you have, you stop comparing your life to others. You stop feeling envy or frustration. You find genuine contentment, which is very different from conformity. 8th fundamental transformation. Learn to say yes to your own needs. As a Libra, you're probably very good at identifying what others need. You notice when someone is sad, when they need support, when they want attention. But what about you? When was the last time you stopped to ask yourself what you need? You're often so focused on caring for the well-being of others that you forget about your own well-being. This isn't virtue. It's self-sabotage. How can you take good care of others if you don't take good care of yourself? It's like trying to give water when your own well is dry. Your needs are important. Your dreams are valid. Your desires deserve attention. You don't need anyone's permission to prioritize your happiness. In fact, when you're well, you can contribute much more to the world. Make a list of the things that truly make you happy. Not what should make you happy. Not what makes others happy. What makes you, specifically you, feel alive and fulfilled. It could be time alone to reflect, it could be going out with friends, it could be reading a book, it could be traveling, it could be learning something new. Now look at your schedule. How many of these things are actually present in your routine? If the answer is few or none, it's time to make some adjustments. You can't keep postponing your own happiness. Start by including at least one activity you love in your week. Treat it as an important commitment that can't be canceled. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a commitment to yourself, to your mental health, to your quality of life. When you start honoring your own needs, something magical will happen. You'll become happier, more balanced, more whole. And when you're whole, you can relate to others in a healthier way. Stop looking for what only you can give yourself. Ninth essential change that will transform your reality. Develop a healthy relationship with money and abundance. I know this can be a sensitive topic, but it's fundamental to your complete transformation. As a Libra, you have a natural relationship with beauty and harmony, and that includes material abundance as well. The problem is that you often have limiting beliefs about money. You think focusing on material abundance is superficial or that it doesn't combine with spirituality. But let me explain something to you. Money is energy. It's a medium of exchange that allows you more freedom, more options, and more opportunities to help others. There's nothing wrong with wanting a comfortable life. There's nothing wrong with wanting the resources to do the things that make you happy, to take good care of those you love, to contribute to causes you consider important. The problem isn't wanting abundance. It's how you relate to it. The first thing you need to do is clear your beliefs about money. Do you deep down believe that good people can't be rich? That spirituality and material abundance don't mix? That you don't deserve to live an abundant life? If any of these beliefs resonate with you, it's time to transform them. Abundance is your birthright. You deserve to have sufficient resources to live with dignity and purpose. When your basic needs are met, you can focus on higher things. You can develop your talents, help others, and create beautiful things. Start by practicing gratitude for the money you already have, even if it seems small. Treat every gift that comes your way with respect and care. Organize your finances, make a plan, and invest in your future. This shows the universe that you are responsible with your resources and ready to receive more. And remember, the best way to attract abundance is by offering value to the world. Use your natural Libra gifts, your ability to create harmony and beauty, to serve others. When you do this with love and dedication, abundance flows naturally. 10th and final transformation, the most important of all. Connect with your higher purpose and live from it. This is the change that will give meaning to all the others. As a Libra, you have a very special mission in this world. You came to bring more balance, more harmony, more beauty to the planet. But you often get lost trying to please everyone and forget your true mission. You get so busy balancing the needs of others that you lose sight of your own purpose. This creates a feeling of emptiness, of living life automatically, without deeper meaning. Your purpose doesn't have to be something grandiose that will change the entire world. It can be something simple but meaningful to you. It could be creating a harmonious home for your family. It could be helping people resolve conflicts. It could be bringing more beauty to your work environment. It could be being a balanced example for those around you. The important thing is that it's something that connects with your deepest essence. Something that, when you do it, you feel like you're truly yourself. Something that energizes you instead of draining you. Something that resonates not only with your mind, but also with your heart and soul. To discover your purpose, ask yourself some questions. What deeply bothers you in the world? What would you like to see different? What kind of contribution would you like to make? How do you want to be remembered by the people around you? Don't expect to have all the answers at once. Purpose reveals itself gradually, as you live more consciously and authentically. The important thing is to start paying attention to what truly matters to you. When you find your purpose and begin to live from it, everything in your life gains more color, more meaning, more energy. Problems continue to exist, but you have a greater reason to face them. The right people begin to appear in your path. Opportunities align almost magically. We've reached the end of this journey of transformation, and I hope you felt the powerful energy that exists within you. Being a Libra is an incredible gift. You are the diplomats of the zodiac, the creators of harmony, the guardians of beauty and balance. A quick recap of what we learned today. First, the importance of making decisions by connecting heart and mind. Second, cultivating true relationships based on authenticity. Third, creating an environment that nourishes your soul. Fourth, establishing healthy boundaries. Fifth, developing your natural creativity. Sixth, practicing true forgiveness. Seventh, living in gratitude. Eighth, honoring your own needs. Ninth, developing abundance with awareness. And 10th, connecting with your greater purpose. These aren't just tips. These are keys to transformation that will work if you apply them consistently and with self-love. Remember that real change doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process of growth and evolution. You have within you an incredible power to create balance and harmony not only in your life, but in the lives of everyone around you. The world needs your special energy. It needs your ability to see beauty where others only see problems. It needs your ability to unite people and build bridges. But to offer this to the world, you must first be at peace with yourself. You must be balanced, fulfilled, and living your truth. When you take good care of yourself, you automatically inspire others to do the same. Now I want to ask you a very important question. Of these 10 transformations I shared, which one touched your heart the most? Which one do you feel you need to start applying immediately in your life? Share it with me in the comments. Your answer may inspire other Libras who are watching. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the time. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss any content that can continue to transform your life. We have much more special content on all the signs, personal development, and practical spirituality. Your journey of transformation is just beginning. Each day is a new opportunity to apply these teachings and create the balanced and harmonious life you deserve. Trust the process, trust yourself, and most importantly, trust the infinite wisdom of the universe, which is always conspiring in your favor. Thank you so much for sticking around. It shows how committed you are to your growth. Until next time, and always remember, you are much more powerful than you imagine.